Have you ever noticed that when you wake up in a good mood and go in your day, everything seems to fall into place? People seem friendlier, things seems easier, and everything happened pretty smoothly. But when you wake up in a bad mood, everything seems to fall apart. And this is no coincidence. This is all about a vibrational frequency. Hi guys, I hope you're all doing great. So in today's video, we'll be talking about vibrational frequency. I'm gonna break it down in simple terms, and I'm gonna explain how they influence law of attraction, and most importantly, how you can vibrate on higher frequency to attract all the things you desire. Everything in this universe is made up of energy. We are made up of energy. Things are made up of energy. Everything is energy, basically. You can rank emotions on a level of frequency. Low frequency and low energy are feelings and emotions like fear and stress and anger and anything negative, any emotion that is negative. And high frequency are good emotions like contentment, gratefulness, happiness, and all that jazz. An example to understand vibrational frequency is to think of you as and your energy as like a radio. It's like your emotions, you can fix them with a radio. If you want to have good emotions, you have to fix your radio on good emotions. But if you don't get to that good vibrational frequency, you're not going to attract all the positive things on the same frequency. Another example is to understand what vibrational frequency is. It's something we've all seen before. For example, when you are in a room and then someone walks in and their energy is just immaculate, like you have to stare at them, not because they're pretty or because there's something about what they're wearing, but because they have something you can't really put your hand on. It's just something that is attracting you to that person. Not their physical appearance, but more their energy. And we say this a lot. I love this vibe, I love this energy, but it's actually real. We do feel these things physically. So when you are vibrating on a high frequency, people can actually feel it, and you can attract like-minded people that vibrate on the same frequency, and also positive things. You can think of this like, for example, let's say you didn't sleep enough. When you wake up, you'll be in a bad mood, and then you'll go to have breakfast, but you won't really have any desire to eat because you'll be pissed off you didn't sleep. Then you'll go into your day without having anything in your stomach, and then you'll be pissed off because you didn't sleep and you didn't eat. And then basically every bad emotions will build up through your day, and everything will seem like, basically everything will be trash for you because you build up all this negativity through your day. So it's also about how you react to stuff. So you can't magically feel better because you didn't sleep. Nobody likes not sleeping or not eating or having a bad day. But how you react to stuff is the most important part. You can say that we've all had a bad day where everything seems to fall apart and it doesn't make any sense. Like, people seem mean, everything is going. I'm gonna give you an example of my personal life. So I have this thing where I hate to go to the post office because where I live, the post office is like hell, basically. People there are rude and it's just a bad vibe, a really bad vibe. So every time I had to like pick up something from there or go there, basically, I would go with the assumption, and it's unconscious obviously, but I would go with the assumption that everything is gonna go wrong. So I start my day thinking, shit, I have to go to the post office, it's awful, I don't want to go there. And then I go through my day, I get there, and something happens, something negative happens. Either they lose my package and I can get it, or they don't want to talk to me. It happened, they didn't want to talk to me. And then my sister was with me in my car, like she was waiting for me. I went to her and I was like, it didn't happen, like I don't understand, they don't want to talk to me, they don't want to help me to get my package. She went in there, like I swear to you that 2 seconds after she got out of there, of the post office, with my package. And she said they were really nice to her. That's really funny. Another example would be that also, in my country, when we walk outside, we get a lot of insults, and that's a general truth. I can't deconstruct that, sadly, but I feel very bad about this, and I think every woman living here and everywhere in the world, I feel like, don't feel good about this, but it's another subject. What I'm trying to say is that I have this assumption that when I go out, I'm gonna be pissed off because disgusting men are gonna talk to me, are gonna say trash to me. And in like a period, like maybe one and a half year ago, every time I went out, it was crazy. It was crazy how people would talk to me on the streets. It was crazy, like it's not possible. I would be like with my family, with my mom and sister, with my friends, if they would talk to me, not because I'm pretty or something, they would talk to me because I have it in my mind, scripted in my mind, that people talk to me on the street, that people insult me on the streets. And it kept happening to me, like legit, very often. I was with my friends, like a group of, like, let's say 4 other girls. I would be the only one to hear the insult. Maybe it's in my head, honestly, maybe I'm crazy. I'm gonna go through some tips to rise your vibrational frequency. The first one would be meditation. And when I say meditation, you don't have to imagine me like just sitting here and just trying to like empty my mind. That's not quite what I'm trying to say when I say meditation with vibrational frequency. What I'm trying to say is meditate on the things that you think give you negative emotions. For example, I give you examples of how I was scared to go out basically because I thought people would insult me, and how I thought I couldn't go to the post office because people are going to be rude to me. I meditate on those stuff, and then you start to empty your mind and meditate on those things. So why do I think that this is going to happen? How did I even start to think that way? And then meditate on it and start visualizing yourself not having those bad experiences. So I try to switch the scenarios. Even if it happened before, I would try to switch it into something positive. I'll try to basically be delulu about it, like say no, I was probably the one like being crazy about this, like this didn't happen that way, they were being nice, I was just off that day and all that. So I try basically to lie to myself and try to deconstruct those ideas that are building up in my head and giving me negative emotions, to replace them with positive ones. But meditation in general can give you a lot of good energy and makes you feel connected with yourself, and I think it gives you like this amazing feeling that anyone had to try at least once in their lives. So if you never meditated, this is your like reminder to try to do it. And I swear you don't have to do it, like you don't have to engage in it, you don't have to do it all your life, but you have to try it. It's really an amazing feeling. And then the next step, and it goes with manifestation, law of attraction, spirituality, anything, it's a repetition I feel like, but affirmations and gratitude. Like how I do this. So I don't really like affirmations, like I don't really like waking up and look at myself in the mirror and say, you're beautiful, you're capable, you're this and that. I don't really like that. However, I found this app. It's an amazing app. I love it so much. So it's called Manifest. It's really cute. It has the cutest logo. They actually have a widget for your phone. I use it on Apple, but I'm pretty sure they have it on Android also and stuff. So you should find it on the Play Store as well as the Apple Store. Basically, so you can have the widget with, I think it changes maybe every day. I'm not sure how often it changes, but for example, the affirmation I have on right now is, your creativity shines even if views don't reflect it. And that's very funny. It's very specific, not funny. What I meant, it's very specific, because the last thing I said or talked about in this app was how I have this assumption that when I post, I don't get enough views, or people are not interested in my content, and blah blah blah. So they gave me a bunch of positive affirmations about how it doesn't matter and how I will attract like-minded viewers and blah blah blah. It's really really good. So let's get in the app. Basically, it's super cute. I love how it looks. So you have your profiles chat. Basically, you can have sessions like and discuss with audio or like chat where you actually write, and I think this is so cool. So they have this thing where they say hold to talk or tap to type, which is really cool. I feel like something we can all relate to is having like some complex about our physical appearance. So I'm gonna say something like this. I have the assumption that no matter how hard I try to make myself beautiful, I can't get to where I would, like what I would want to look like. Try to say this as confusing as possible to show you that they're actually going to give you a good answer, even if I babbled. So they say, it's understandable to feel this way about your appearance, especially when social standards can be overwhelming. It's important to recognize that beauty is subjective and often influenced by external pressures. And then affirmation: I embrace my unique beauty and recognize I am a work in progress. While I strive to enhance my appearance, I also accept and appreciate myself as I am right now. I have the strength to redefine beauty on my own terms, focusing on what makes me feel confident and authentic. And I think this is super cute. And then you can click on meditate, and they get you to this little cute thing where you can like have like 3 inhale and exhales, and then they get you to a meditation session which is like 2 minutes, I believe. It's really cool. Let's look at it. And it's actually like precise, like it's actually for the affirmation that they give you. So I don't know if you guys think it's cool. I think it's fucking amazing. So, gratitude. I feel like gratitude is basically key to everything. It makes your frequency go so high, so quick, because you can do that very easily without using anything but your mind. Like I'm sitting in my room, for example. I'm very grateful to have a roof. I'm very grateful to have my own room. I'm very grateful to have everything I ever desired in this room. Everything I ever wanted is here. I always get what I want, and it's all around me. I'm very, very grateful for everything that I have, and for my body, and for my health, and the fact that I'm alive is also pretty cool. It seems dumb. I know for a lot of people it seems like I'm not just gonna sit in my room and think like I'm grateful for those things. Those things are not normal things, and I think in 2024, with everything that has happened to the world, I think it's easier for everyone to be grateful, because we know where we could have lost people that lost their families and friends with COVID, people that lost their families and friends in war, etc. So we've seen a lot recently. I feel like the thing that helped me be more grateful and get in my spiritual journey was my own experiences. I had some experiences that kind of forced me into this. I was forced to be here. I was forced to start loving myself, the way that I look, and to be grateful, because I almost lost it all. So I didn't, like, I knew how important it was because I almost lost it. But I feel like with everything that has happened, it's easier for everyone to know what it is to be lucky and to have all those things. Okay, next step to get a higher vibrational frequency is to surround yourself with positive energy. And by that, I'm especially talking about what you have on your phone, on social media, and your friends. So I know for people that are living with their family, you can't really change their energy, but if you're lucky enough to have your own room or a space where you can be alone, try to have moments through the day where you get in a room alone and try to have this positive energy and stay in your bubble as long as you can. Even go out if you have to go out to have that feeling, but just try to do that. And I know it's hard for people who live with families that don't have that of a good vibe. I understand. But what I was also talking about is social media. So what you put on social media, you shouldn't follow accounts that make you feel jealous or miserable or bad about yourself. Never. Be very mindful about what people you follow. Like, you should only have in your following list people that inspire you, people that uplift you, but not people that make you feel bad about not having enough money, not looking good enough, and not doing this and that. Of course, very important, your friends. I don't have a lot of friends, but I feel like the friends that I do have are fucking amazing. I feel like they're great. The friends that I have are great. They uplift me. They are people who know what they want, and they attract good stuff in their life. And I actually had the idea to do this vibrational frequency video because of my best friend. We talked about it a few days ago, and I was like, I have to talk about this. I have to make a video about this. So I'm very grateful for my friends. Also, something we don't think about at all is how music can affect your mood. We often listen to music like depressing music. For example, when I was 15, 16, I was listening all the time to Arctic Monkeys and The Neighborhood and The Weeknd, which was very gloomy, like low energy music. I'm not gonna say I was depressed, but I wasn't feeling great. Why would you start your day with such a fucking sad song? Like, why? So what you listen to is actually so important. What I love listening to, especially in the morning to start my day, is like Afrobeat music. I feel like it gets you in such a mood. I totally forgot to tell you guys about frequency music that you can basically put in the background or like when you're sleeping to help get higher vibration. Crazy. And I think we all know this. For example, when you're at a party and they have like dancing music, we're all feeling great and dancing and everything. Imagine them putting Lana Del Rey in a very like slow, you know, like Summer Sadness, or I don't remember the title, but whatever, you got what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say that to get a higher vibrational frequency, you have to be happy all the time. Nobody can be happy all the time. Shit happens. Life is complicated and stuff happen. People die, people get sick. You know, it's not possible to be happier all the time, but what you have to try to do to get a higher frequency is, even when you're angry, even when you're deeply sad, even when you're heartbroken, try to not repress those emotions, but go through them, live them fully, accept them, and move on. It's the best thing you can do as long as you're alive. Accept your emotions, go through them, and move on. Small actions actually make a big difference. So by starting to do just small little changes to your daily life, like adding affirmations, meditation, or even only gratitude, will definitely boost your vibrational frequency and make you feel overall better. By consciously choosing to raise your vibration, you're not only attracting better things in your life, becoming the best version of yourself. So keep your energy high, stay positive, and watch the universe offers you everything you desire. If you have any questions on vibrational frequencies, manifestation, or anything else, don't hesitate on sending me a message or leaving a comment. I hope you guys watched till the end, and if you did, please comment this emoji. It will make me very happy. And yeah,